What's this? What's going in there? Going to the dog park. Whoa. Oh, we also got some new toys. So let's see what they are. I'm gonna just... These Lasfit Floor Mats. Damn, look pretty nice. I really like how high these edges are, and this little lip here goes all the way around almost. Looks like it. Middle one, extra pieces. Obviously, don't place them on your existing floor mats. Okay guys, so as you can see, these are the OEM floor mats, and they're looking a little dusty. So, gonna replace them with these Lasfit ones, as well as a bed mat, and see what it looks like from there. All right, side by side comparison. One thing that I don't know if you probably have a Tacoma if you're watching this video, but trying to clean these mats and just gunk gets stuck in these grooves. I like that these don't have any of that. Versus, at least like they got these right here, but everything else is pretty open, so it just tracks right through, and you can really scrub the shit out of it and not, you know, have any crap stuck in there. The thickness is, I can tell this one's thicker just by a little bit, not too crazy, but this one is a little more flimsy. Granted, it's been used, but this one is pretty sturdy. One thing I noticed when I'm putting these in is they're a little harder to put in, because these holes are actually tighter than the OEM ones, so my fat fingers can't really fit in them well, but I got it. I really would prefer if the Lasfit logo was blacked out. I think it looks better if it was blacked out, but the fit is really good, really nice. This lip, like I said, comes out a little bit and tracks the edge of the trim. That'll settle over time. As of right now, it's sticking up a little bit, but pretty nice fit out of the box, given no time to settle. All right, and so this rear seat liner, let's see how far these come forward. They come to right about where this plastic piece has a bend. So that'll be where we see the difference. Another thing is too, with these, they're not really perfect fitting. So when I'm pulling them back here to fit this edge, and they smack into this rail, and you know, okay, huge difference off the bat. I noticed that, you know, the lip comes out here, it goes way past this plastic trim point, comes farther in, hugs it really nicely. Even right here, I kind of had to click in the seat cover. Compared to the other floor mats, were a 4 out of 10. I give these a 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't give them a 10 out of 10 is because that's virtually impossible. They would have to get these, you know, points, but I like it. And like I said before, it got that little lip, so no shit's gonna be crawling under it. It'll take some time to settle from the box, but it's a really nice fit. Okay, so first impressions, like, we need to let this thing sit and you know, flatten out because it's been in the box. But just off the bat, like, this quality looks way better than the mat that I got. I like that they just got a tiny logo. I was expecting like a giant one, so I'm really happy that it's not the big ass logo. And then these sidewalls are like 1.5 inches thick all around. You can see on the material up close, and it's pretty thick. The material looks way better than whatever this floor mat I got off of Amazon was. And this mat doesn't have any sidewalls. The mat has no sidewalls all around, so shit can just go, you know, on the sides and under. Also, this mat just kind of sits on the grooves here for the Tacomas. It doesn't lay flush, whereas these have actual spaces for the grooves in your bed to go, so there's no sideway or front back movement. For what it is, just a floor mat, like this is quality right here. So the deck system, I removed it for a bit and threw in the Lasfit liners. Now, honestly, like I said before, material is great and the lips are great, but what I thought might be nice about having these line up with the grooves is actually kind of a downside for me personally, because with this floor mat here, it didn't line up with the grooves. It was flat. So, you know, when you get like inside of the truck on your knees, the original floor would really hurt the knees. And now it's kind of just passing through here and it still kind of hurts. So that would be one of the cons. Another one is that they didn't really consider if people had bed stiffeners and the brackets that are there. Without the bed stiffeners, it probably would have been fine, but then you wouldn't be able to access these tie downs because of this cover. So I'm end up having to cut them off. But I mean, the material is great, and I think the quality is there. It was just that their idea with, you know, making these line up perfectly with the rails in the bed already, or the grooves in the bed, was kind of a downfall rather than a plus. Other than that, though, it looks really good. Like I said before, the material, I like the design on it compared to just like an Amazon one. After some much needed TLC, the mats are in, cut around there. But look at this, guys. The walls come up pretty high up, about 1.5 inches, like I said earlier, and it just looks way better than OEM. Now, the nice thing is, since they do have the grooves, it doesn't move around. So yeah. All right, so first impressions, I like the floor mats a lot. I think the pros are those lips that hug the edges, so there's no hair, dog hair. The material is really well made. The fitment is perfect. I would say it's great. It actually is way better than the OEM floor mats. The only thing that I would change is on those front end floor mats, black out the Lasfit logo. I personally wouldn't want it blacked out, but everything else, awesome. These should be way easier to clean. They fit way better, so I'm not gonna have to clean as much in the truck. I'll give you an update on that in a few weeks, see how it's been. Thank you, Lasfit, for sending me these. Go ahead and get yours if you want them. I got a little discount code and everything will be in the description if you want to get these floor mats. But yeah, feel free to reach out, see how, you know, the updates are going, and I can give you guys an honest opinion. Really appreciate Lasfit sending me these and giving me a chance to review them. So I'll see you guys soon.